Now we go back to a story we had earlier where bankers are warning persons who use debit and credit cards of a spike or an increase in card fraud and scams. Giovanni Dennis has the story.
A number of card cloning devices that criminals are using to copy your banking information and steal your money. These ones have been recovered by the Fraud Prevention Unit at NCB. Dane Nicholson is manager of special investigations in the unit. There are many ways fraudsters clone. Some methods are known, but there's a new scam on the rise described as the real trouble in the industry.
We're seeing an increase in fake point of sales in circulation now. So fraudsters are stealing the genuine point of sale and retrofitting them and turning them into skimmer. So this in my hand now is a fake point of sale machine. So what this does is it copies the customer card information and store it, and it stores the PIN as well.
There's usually one sign that a POS scam may be happening.
So what will happen is that pump attendants or cashier will give you a machine first. They'll swipe and give you the machine to enter your PIN, and then they say, oh, this machine is not working, I'll have to use another one. So just raise it with the management of the establishment to ensure that those two machines that your card was swiped on actually belong to the place of business.
Apart from this point of sale scam, banks are combating others, like these oval-shaped card readers.
All of these are stuff that the fraudster will put on and put it over our genuine card reader to copy the customer card information. So once persons put their cards inside, it will copy the card information.
But NCB says this reader is now ineffective because they've improved their ATM design. But the fraudsters too created a sleeker card cloner.
So what they did was just to re-engineer something and come back with this little skimmer.
So they're determined.
Very determined. So it's a cat and mouse game.
Another common method is the keypad overlay.
So what fraudsters will do is put this over the genuine keypad so it captures the person's PIN, and it will store the PIN information as well.
Unfortunately, covering your PIN doesn't protect you from this device. You have to physically check to see if an extra keypad has been installed in the ATM.
If you cover your PIN, it will protect you from these spyware cameras.
So that's a camera in your
This
hand?
is a camera in my hand.
Where's the camera on that? Where's the lens on that now?
So the area right here, that is where the lens will.
The tiny lens inside these capture many pins.
I have seen, I've removed some from the field where I've downloaded the information that they have on it and watch literally customers enter the pins.
He showed us other high-tech skimming equipment, but insists NCB has put systems in place to mitigate against them. But many ATMs remain vulnerable because the card widely used in Jamaica, magnetic stripe, is easily cloned. Bankers say the chip and PIN, or EMV cards, are better.
The information is no longer stored entirely on the magnetic strip. It is stored elsewhere as well on your card. So the card is a little different in that you'll see like a magnetic type metallic thing on your card.
In fact, both the UK Cards Association and the Financial Fraud Action UK published a study that reported counterfeit losses dropped by 63% between 2004 and 2011 with the introduction, broad use and acceptance of EMV chip cards.
We haven't seen any evidence where fraudsters are able to replicate the chip.
But EMV cards are not widespread in Jamaica just yet. However, banks are moving to have more in circulation. Giovanni Dennis, TVJ News.